I'm with Bloomberg News. China's relationship with the U.S. has, over the last couple of months, become more competitive and less collaborative. I think trade is probably the best example of that. And even though it seems like we're making progress towards a trade deal, I think there's a lot of concern still that even a trade deal won't reduce the tensions. I wanted to ask, what kind of trade deal would China be willing to accept? What sorts of concessions could China make? And what sorts of concessions would China want from the U.S.? Thank you.
彭博社记者，过去几个月，我们看到中美关系的竞争面日益凸显，合作面有所减弱，可能贸易就是一个最好的例子。我们看到，目前双方就达成贸易协议取得了一定的进展，但是也有人认为，贸易协议不一定能够缓解紧张局势。那么，我想问发言人，中方愿意达成何种贸易协议？中方希望美方做出哪些让步？谢谢。
我想你的提问啊，主要涉及两个方面。
I understand that we have two aspects here. First concerns the China U.S. trade talks, and second concerns the future direction of the China U.S. relationship. Let me answer those two aspects briefly. The China U.S. economic and trade talks are closely followed by many in and outside China, and certainly by the CPPCC members. We welcome the good progress that's been made. The trade talks are conducted under the guidance of the important consensus reached by the presidents of the two countries in Argentina. The two sides have been negotiating on issues of shared interest and made substantive progress in the areas of technology transfer, intellectual property, non-tariff barriers, services, agriculture, and exchange rate. The two sides will act upon the principles and toward the direction established by the two presidents, step up communication, and do a good job together in the next step. Reaching a mutually beneficial agreement as soon as possible will benefit not only China and the U.S., but also the world economy. You also asked about the China-U.S. relationship. As permanent members of the UN Security Council and the two largest economies in the world, China and the United States share in world peace and stability and global development and prosperity a broad range of common interests as well as special important responsibilities. Meanwhile, due to our respective histories and cultures, social systems, and stages of development, differences are inevitable between China and the U.S., some of which you have just mentioned. But our shared interests far outweigh our differences, and the needs for cooperation far outnumber our frictions. As we have seen so often, we both gain from cooperation and lose from confrontation. Cooperation is the best choice for both sides. The China-U.S. relationship is at a critically important stage. A healthy and stable China-U.S. relationship is in the fundamental interests of the two countries and the peoples. It is also what the international community wants to see. It falls on both sides to work together toward this end. The two sides need to act upon the principles and in the direction set by the presidents, expand cooperation on the basis of mutual benefit, manage differences on the basis of mutual respect, and jointly build a bilateral relationship based on coordination, cooperation, and stability. Cooperation will deliver greater benefits to the two countries and the world at large. Thank you.